Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic start to your day. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there if you celebrate Thanksgiving. Very excited to be doing another NFL weekly picks and predictions video. So let's jump right into the content, starting off with today's Thanksgiving games. We got the 7-3 Buffalo Bills taking on the 4-6 Detroit Lions. Now, in this one, I've got the Bills winning. Josh Allen playing very well this year. We know he's dealt with an elbow injury recently. And so, I think coming back from that, I think he's going to play well today. Now, our next one, we got the 7-3 New York Giants taking on the 7-3 Cowboys. Now, this is a fun one. This is an NFC East battle, and I've got the New York Giants winning this one. Daniel Jones, the quarterback. I see the Giants being able to beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys, they've had a really good season. They destroyed the Vikings last week, but I do think the Giants find a way to win this one. Now, our next one, we got the 6-4 Patriots taking on the 8-2 Minnesota Vikings. Now, in this one, I am picking the Patriots. I like what the Patriots have done this season with Bill Belichick, arguably the greatest coach in NFL history. What he has been able to do to prepare his players this season. They're playing exceptionally well. I don't think many people were looking at the Patriots as, being a big threat in the AFC. But give them credit, to be 6-4. And Minnesota, in my honest opinion, I know it's been said a lot. The Vikings this year, maybe haven't looked like the best team, that at 8-2, they haven't necessarily dominated their football games. So in this one, I do think the Patriots find a way to get a win. Last week, they beat a very good Jets team. So I like the Patriots in this one. Now, our next one, my beloved San Francisco 49ers at 6-4, taking on the 4-7 New Orleans Saints. Now, I've got my 49ers winning this one. We played so incredible against the Arizona Cardinals. Arguably, that was our most complete performance of the season on both sides of the ball. Jimmy Garoppolo passing for 4 touchdowns in the game. Arguably his best game at 49ers quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo continues to get better. And then when you got the 4 Yak brothers, we added a 4th Yak brother, Christian McCaffrey. It's unbelievable what he's been able to do with the 49ers, running the football in the receiving game, yards after the catch. You got Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, Kyle Juszczyk. So I'm so excited. Saints haven't had the best season. So, this is a game, definitely aren't going to take them lightly. But I do think that we will handle business and destroy the New Orleans Saints on our way to our 4th consecutive win. We are playing such great football right now. Now, our next one, we got the 5-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the 3-7 Cleveland Browns. I've got the Buccaneers winning that one. Buccaneers haven't had the best season. Tom Brady, has not looked like himself. But I do think, we'll see if Brady is able to play well down the stretch and to get into the playoffs. But I do see the Bucs getting this one. Our next game, we got the 6-4 Cincinnati Bengals taking on the 7-3 Tennessee Titans. Now, this is a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game, and that was I don't think anyone thought that the Bengals were going to beat the Titans in Tennessee. So I do think that the Titans will respond well in this one. I see the Titans, getting the win. Our next one, we got the abysmal Texans at 1-8-1, taking on the first place 7-3 Miami Dolphins. I've got the Dolphins winning this one. I think they'll win in a rout. Texans have really not looked good at all. Even some of the more bottom teams in the league have been able to really handle business with the Texans. So I see the Dolphins winning that one. Our next one, we got the 3-8 Chicago Bears taking on the 6-4 New York Jets. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. Justin Fields, it's been fun to watch what he can do this season as we continue to see his development. And we did get big news out of New York. Zach Wilson has been benched by former 49ers defensive coordinator, head coach Robert Saleh with the Jets. He has made the decision to bench Zach Wilson. I believe Joe Flacco will be getting the start. I see the Jets winning this one. I think it'll be somewhat of a close game there. I think the Bears, at 3-8, I mean, yeah, they haven't had a good season. But when you have a young, talented quarterback like Justin Fields, really makes it exciting to see what he can do as we continue to see his development. Our next one, we got the 5-6 Atlanta Falcons taking on the 6-5 Washington Commanders. Now, Commanders, Hinsky, I mean, he's done really well with the Commanders. The Falcons, I think they've had an up and down season. In this one, I do have the Falcons winning. Our next game, we got the 3-7 Broncos taking on the 3-8 Carolina Panthers. I've got the Panthers in this one. I mean, the Broncos have just looked horrible this season with Russell Wilson. So I think the Panthers get a win. Our next game, we got the 7-3 Baltimore Ravens taking on the 3-7 Jacksonville Jaguars. I've got the Ravens winning this one. Our next game, we got the 5-5 Chargers against the 4-7 Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Chargers have come off a couple of tough losses back-to-back weeks. Of course, losing to my 49ers. And then last Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, that was an unbelievable drive at the end of the game from Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, leading them to, I think it was a 3-point victory. That was such a good game on Sunday Night Football. So I do think the Chargers will bounce back here. I mean, Cardinals have not looked good. 49ers destroyed the Arizona Cardinals. So I do think the Chargers find a way to get back on track. Our next game, we got the 3-7 Las Vegas Raiders taking on the 6-4 Seattle Seahawks. Now, in this one, I do think the Seahawks will win. I don't want them to win. I'm rooting for the Raiders to get the win. Geno Smith, I mean, give him a lot of credit. He has looked really good this season. I give a lot of credit to Pete Carroll, the fantastic job that he has done there. Pete Carroll, one of the best coaches in the NFL, and give him a lot of credit. I mean, with all their draft picks, they've been able to draft very well. So I think the Seahawks will win that one. The next game, we got the 3-7 Rams taking on the 8-2 Chiefs. And as good as the Chiefs have been and dominated the league, Patrick Mahomes looking like he is on his way to another NFL MVP. And you've got the Rams who have really struggled. They've had injuries. It's been tough. It's been tough for them. So I do think the Chiefs will destroy the Rams in this one. Now, our next game, we got the Sunday Night Football matchup. The 4-7 Packers taking on the 9-1 Eagles. Now, I think I did see a report. Aaron Rodgers has suffered a broken right thumb. So that's not good to hear at all. So I think we will of course, see Jordan Love get an opportunity. So that should be exciting to see what he can do out there. But I do got the Eagles winning this one. Jalen Hurts playing unbelievable. So that will be a fun one to check out. Now, our final game, Monday Night Football's matchup, the 3-7 Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the 4-6-1 Indianapolis Colts. I've got the Colts winning this one. And with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's weekly NFL picks and predictions video. If you made it all the way through to the end of this video, I really appreciate the support. Really means a lot. Let's make some noise for that YouTube algorithm and let's smash up the like button. Thank you everyone so much. This feedback really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many football fans out there. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section if you would like to share your thoughts. I would love to hear what you're thinking. If you agree or disagree with some of my picks, would love to hear your thoughts. So really excited to hear your opinions out there, everyone. Thank you so much. If you enjoy this content, be sure to smash that subscriber button for more NFL weekly picks and predictions videos. We're going to be talking all things NFL every week, breaking it down here in the weekly picks and predictions video. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day and take care.